Hi, everyone. I'm Gary Glowacki, Manager of Conservation Ecology with the Lake County Forest Preserve District, and I'm joined today by Catherine McCabe, one of our wildlife ecologists. And first of all, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting our Blandings Turtle Recovery Program. Without your help, we really could not achieve some of the success and the progress we've made with our Blandings Turtle Recovery efforts. With that, we wanted to provide you with a quick update about new development within our Blandings Turtle Recovery Program. Somewhat unfortunate that we discovered Amidiomyces testavorans in our turtle population here. And for those of you unfamiliar, Amidiomyces is a fungal pathogen that's highly associated with turtle shell disease, and it's gained widespread acclaim for its impacts on the recovery efforts of the western pond turtle out on the West Coast. A species that's very closely related to our Blandings turtle population. And as you probably are aware, we've been working with the University of Illinois Wildlife Epidemiology Lab for the past several years to assess turtle health and monitor disease within our Blandings turtle population. They've been swabbing turtles, collecting blood samples. And this past winter, we decided to test some of our samples collected throughout the duration of our work here in the lake plain to see if Amidiomyces was present within our population. And just this February, we got our first results back, and they detected Amidiomyces present in 3 turtles from samples collected from the wild. And those 3 samples were collected in 2019. So at the time, from over 500 samples collected, we had 3 positive samples. And that led us to take a step back and say, wow, we want to test all the turtles in our captive population to make sure we're not releasing or spreading this pathogen to areas that it doesn't occur in the wild. So with that, we tested all of our tubs and all of our turtles within our head starting facility, and we detected more positives, unfortunately. So at this point, we're looking at the next steps we take in order to make sure that our conservation efforts are doing good and causing no harm into the future. So with that, we established a bunch of new next steps that Catherine's going to talk about.
All right, hi everyone. Like Gary mentioned, we've been incorporating some biosecurity protocols into our facility and our program to make sure we're keeping all the turtles safe from this disease. Since we have established that it is present in our facility and in our head starts, we've been taking extra care to quarantine and clean between exposures to prevent cross-contamination. We're doing additional testing for any potential releases to make sure that anyone we're putting back out into the wild is negative, so we're not spreading this disease. And then we are working to provide some potential treatment options with the Wildlife Epidemiology Lab to see what we can do to try and help turtles who might have this disease and understand it better, kind of shifting some of our focus. With that, we may be halting some releases this coming year, and we're going to take a step back from our egg collection and focus more on documenting some wild nests as we're trying to understand the disease. So it's a really good opportunity for us to see how well our efforts have done in the wild so far, and assess the population if we were to stop putting head starts back into the wild to see how well they're doing.
And one of the big things we want to do is continue to monitor. And we know this fungal pathogen is present in the wild populations, so we really want to focus on continued health assessments and kind of make sure the turtles that are positive for Amidiomyces do not develop this turtle shell disease and kind of learn from it. So that's why monitoring right now is more important than ever, and your support is more important than ever, as we need additional funding to support those monitoring efforts. Continued health assessments and health monitoring, and then exploring treatment options for the turtles that we know are positive for Amidiomyces. So again, I really wanted to thank you for supporting our program, and we look forward to providing you with much more happy and positive updates in the future as we continue to work to conserve this really important species. Thank you.
Thanks.